Lebanon's capital.
Okay, good morning and welcome to the WSJM Morning Show video live stream edition for Friday, March 6th.
It is March 6th.
It is Friday.
And it's Friday.
Big. Are you enjoying watching the security cameras with the fog rolling through this morning?
It has been interesting.
Yeah, and the Midge hatch.
The Midge hatch was extremely interesting.
See, because now stay on the microphone. Quit looking at the thing. No. No, the Midge hatch is interesting to me because, like you, I looked at it earlier this week and thought, is it snowing? How weird. What are those solid-looking particles? Oh, that one's making a curlicue as he's flying around.
Right.
That's the Midge hatch. And that's what you look for when you're a fly fisherman. You look at what insects are buzzing around right now. Right. What are the fish eating? Look like that.
Oh, yeah.
So fly fishermen.
How do we apply that?
How do we apply it?
Yeah.
You make sure that whatever you're fly fishing with looks like what's hatching right now.
It's like a midge.
Yeah. So a midge, a little bug, will go through several stages. So before they start flying around, what are they? Larvae. So you can throw larvae in, then you see the hatch, then you throw little guys in, and then the longer it goes, the more mature they are, the bigger your bait is. So you're fooling the fish the whole time. You're pretending you're fish. Or I'm sorry, you're a bug.
Bug. Not a fish.
Not a fish.
But the fish.
You want to eat the fish.
Right. We thought it was a bug. But it was a hook.
Who knew you were going to get fly fishing technique? And
I did not think that was coming.
How was your week?
I was good. It was good. Long week though. Lot of stuff. But
yeah,
it's tax season. You know.
Oh,
everybody's so excited about tax season.
Everyone calling up. Hey, I need some paperwork.
Right. Yeah.
Do I have to report these profits?
Right. Can I deduct this? I'm not your CPA.
Can we defray this money for until next year?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What else do we got going on? So you're ready for golf. Golf season is not yet started.
It has not officially. However, I have heard.
That
there are a few courses that are going to open up next week.
Really?
Yeah. For a kind of limited, see how the weather goes basis. Because Tuesday's supposed to be 70.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, Monday,
yeah. Tuesday, whatever.
Yeah. So. Monday's going to be 70. And then Tuesday, the high is supposed to be around 65. But I mean, with this on Tuesday and Wednesday, we've got chances of showers and some rain. Yeah. Don't be the priest in Caddyshack,
right?
Having the best game of your life and then get hit by a lightning bolt.
But like Harbor Shores, their official date is April 10th.
Oh,
but
well, shoot, we're almost within that month window.
I know.
Ask them if they want to broadcast live one morning.
Okay,
we could take it out to the golf course as long as we could play.
Yeah, of course.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
that'd be fun. Or show them how to play.
Well, exactly.
You show them how to play. You show them how to play.
play.
Let's see. A lot of news things happening this week. Obviously, we've got the United States ramping up its military strikes against Iran. We've got the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem getting replaced at the end of the month.
Yeah, she got canned.
Well, she had a heck of a week. I mean, and it sounds like the tipping point was when she was grilled over her ad campaign, which was in excess of $200 million.
Yeah.
$200 million. There are questions not only about the ad campaign itself, but who was making the decision on what companies were going to get the ad buys?
Right.
Because apparently there's some relationship between, was it her husband or a staffer's husband or something, and the companies?
Yeah. So the fact that the company that they used formed like 8 days before they got the contract.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
An 8-day-old company? Okay. All right. We'll talk about these things and more. It's all on the WSJM Morning Show. Thank you for whoever put the like on our video live stream already. That's important for our algorithm. We appreciate that.
Right.
Okay. We'll be back in just a couple of moments. WSJM Morning Show.
Not valid in all states or prohibited by law. Loans are subject to lender approval. See website for details.
Honey, our credit card bill came and it's higher than last month.
How? We haven't charged anything.
Paying the minimum isn't enough. It will keep getting higher until we take control. We need to go to 47fastcash.com.
With our bad credit?
47fastcash.com can help any credit type get approved for up to $5,000 in minutes.
Take control and get the money you need at 47fastcash.com. 47fastcash.com.
WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:05 on your Friday morning. Good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. With me is Mike Weibel. It is the WSJM morning show for your Friday. Did we mention it's Friday?
You did say it once.
Friday, March 6th, 2026. I'm doing math in my head right now.
Are you?
I'm thinking a week from today, it's going to be the 13th.
You are right.
Friday the 13th.
Dude.
Yeah. So that's next week. This weekend, don't forget to spring ahead.
Ken.
Yeah, exactly. So this weekend, we have to set the clocks forward an hour.
Yes. Otherwise, you're going to be late for church.
So you don't want to do that. So make sure Saturday night before you go to bed, that's typically what people do.
Yes.
Unless you're like me and you wait till Sunday morning and you see, you check your smartphone, which is already automatically updated, and you use it to check all your other clocks.
And realize that hour just evaporated on you.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, we'll be happy.
An hour older and you don't even know it.
We won't be happy about it, but we will tell you some funny things about the whole daylight whatever standardized time thing.
Yeah, come to find out, we're not the only ones that think it's a bad idea.
Oh, really?
No.
Not just you and me?
No.
Who else? Give us a hint.
Well, it's like they said that one of the things springing forward is known to disrupt sleep.
Yeah.
With studies showing a 6% increase in fatal traffic accidents.
A 6% increase?
6% due to fatigue.
Oh, I think that's
It's
mostly
often
in
debated
California.
as a stupid concept because it may increase energy consumption rather than saving it.
All right. Well, hold that.
Stupid.
Hold that. 6% increase in fatal traffic accidents.
That's a lot.
That's not good at all. Can we sue Congress over this? Because they promised us they were going to get it done.
Right.
Anyway, okay. Forecast for today does call for some morning fog. While I'm doing the news, you can do the shade things?
Would you let me do that?
Would you mind?
No, I'm
please.
not at all.
Please. Okay. Thank you. I don't know who closes those every day. Actually, I do. Morning fog today.
Actually, I do.
50% chance of showers and storms. High around 67 degrees today. Winds out of the south, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight's forecast, cloudy skies and 80%. No. Don't. Well, yeah. Okay. That's fine. You can do that. Mike's pulling the whole thing up as opposed to turning the blinds, which is what normal people do. Tonight's forecast, cloudy skies, 80% chance of showers and storms, a low around 63. South winds gusting to 30 miles.
Don't call in. He'll yell at you and hang up.
No, that's not true. Saturday's forecast, mostly cloudy, 70% chance of showers and storms, a high around 64 degrees, wind out of the southwest gusting to 30 miles per hour. Sunday, high around 58, low around 34. Monday, high around 70. With partly, mostly sunny skies. Mostly sunny on Monday.
Oh, that's going to be
with
nice.
70 degrees. Thank you for the blinds. Tuesday's forecast.
Thank you for the blinds.
50% chance of showers and a high of 65. Later on in the week, Thursday, we're looking at a high only in the 40s. We'll see what happens. Some of the meteorologists, the doom-saying meteorologists, say we might have a chance of snow at some point. Still.
Well, that's really nailing it down.
Well,
we might have a chance of snow at some point.
No, they're saying next week, late next week.
Yeah, well,
so we'll see.
We don't care.
Some of the local news from the WSJM news. Now who's salty? An effort to repeal Michigan's 24% marijuana tax is gaining support, but its prospects in the state legislature are still very unclear. We've already told you about State Senator Jonathan Lindsay, who introduced the repeal effort. State Representative Brad Paquette says while he understands the intent of the proposal, he's unsure whether it will gain enough support to get through the state legislature. Paquette says he opposed the tax when it was originally brought forward during the budget negotiations last year.
I voted against the tax increase personally, and I voted against marijuana, when it was on the ballot. I'm not a marijuana guy, but it's here, it's in the district, and it's one thing that's been bringing in new businesses, and, one of the only things that's been bringing in new businesses.
The Michigan Cannabis Industry Association supports repealing the tax, saying it's already pushing some customers back toward the illegal market because of the higher prices.
Oh, yeah, bootleg.
Yeah, industry leaders argue the state's marijuana businesses cannot absorb such a large tax increase while operating on such narrow profit margins. I mean, 24% tax. And they say, well, it's only on wholesale marijuana. So
right.
We won't, the consumers won't be affected by this.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It
Anyway.
never works that way.
Other news, the Berrien County Veterans Services Office has presented a support animal to a local veteran with the help of an anonymous donor. This is a nice story. Yeah, Veterans Services Director Maureen Adams, who has been a guest on the WSJM Morning Show, told us that the Berrien County Board of Commissioners received it yesterday, and the canine is named Ollie. And that Ollie has been trained especially for an area veteran, Tammy Robinson.
Tammy was in the Army. She was in, I've got your dates, from April of 1988 to February of 1993. And she's been training with Magnum Canine, and we're ready to hand off this animal, Ollie, to her today.
Magnum Canine owner Scott LaRoe says support dogs can continue learning new skills as they work with their new owners.
Our training with them never really stops. So over the next 4 or 5 weeks, we're going to be doing some more stuff so she can get out in the public and that type of stuff. Some social interactions. The dog will be able to facilitate that for her and whatever else she needs.
Ollie is an 18-month-old golden retriever and the first of 4 support dogs the county plans to place with veterans this year. Adams says another applicant was scheduled to meet with her office later in the same day to discuss receiving a service animal. That's cute.
It is.
Yeah.
And I feel a kinship because my cousin's dog is a golden retriever.
Yeah.
His name's Ollie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ollie. Who knew that would be such a popular name for golden retrievers?
It's like anything else. It just cycles around.
Lest we forget of Southwest Michigan. Yeah, exactly. Lest we forget of Southwest Michigan is preparing for its annual military reenactment weekend. It's coming up July 18 and 19 at Riverview Park in St. Joseph. This year's event will highlight the 250th anniversary of the United States and focus on the Revolutionary War.
Oh.
Yeah, that's this year's reenactment. Leading up to that reenactment, the group will host 8 Tuesday evening educational sessions. They'll begin April 7th at Lake Michigan College in Benton Harbor. Speakers from several universities from around the nation, along with local historians and authors, will discuss topics including the road to independence in Boston, the battles at Lexington, the development of early American warfare, and the origins of the United States Constitution.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be really cool. We'll invite Lest We Forget in to talk with us about that. They have a great event every year.
Yeah.
And it's very educational, and it says it all in the name, right? Lest we forget, we're doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past.
Correct.
So especially poignant this year.
Right.
Yeah, wouldn't you say?
I would.
Okay. One more story. The South Haven City Council this week received an update on programs offered at the South Haven Lake Michigan College campus. Associate Dean Jeremy Burleson told council members the campus focuses on responding to the needs of local industries. He says conversations with area healthcare providers led the college to expand programs for certified nursing assistants and phlebotomists.
I transformed our art room into a CNA lab and a phlebotomy lab. We offer 1 CNA class and 1 phlebotomy class per semester.
Should we pause and have a spelling bee right now? Phlebotomist, go.
No,
okay, never mind. All right, Burleson says those...
I was raised on phonics.
Burleson says those programs are helping employers fill open positions. He also highlighted the campus's commercial driver's license program.
We have people that are trying to change professions. We have people that are just looking for something different. I've seen it all. Males, females, every walk of life coming through, trying to do something different through our CDL program. And that's been incredibly successful.
Burleson says dual enrollment now accounts for roughly 1/3 of Lake Michigan college students, allowing many to earn college credit while they're still in high school. I know my kids have taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
He also thanked voters for approving the college's millage renewal with 72% support in the South Haven area. All right, that's a look at local news. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the things happening around the world, including Iran. We'll talk about the daylight savings.
So I ran.
Oh, boy. Yeah, sing it.
So far away.
Mike is trying out for the flock of
seagulls.
Oh, I was thinking like the flock of canaries or something like that. Because you're almost there. You're almost there. You can almost be a seagull. It's 7:14. Sports, Dave Wolf. All right, here on the video live stream. Thank you, Dan Hansen, for giving us a like. Who else gave us a like? Somebody else did.
No, somebody else did?
Yeah, let's look. Dan. Oh, Evan did it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Evan Ludeman.
Thanks, Evan.
Good buddy, Evan Ludeman.
Dan, you're a trendsetter.
We appreciate the likes and the subscribes on our social media channel here. So Feel free to add yours as well. Okay, what else do we have going on? Oh, let's talk a little bit more about Markwayne Mullin. He's the U.S. Senator from Oklahoma, who's taking Kristi Noem's place.
Correct.
At the end of the month. And can I just say, if you are a U.S. Senator, why would you take a role as a cabinet secretary?
I'm not sure.
Why would you do that? I mean, because, okay, think...
Other than prestige,
well,
ego, maybe.
U.S. Senator, you're one of 100. It's a pretty big deal to be a part of that club. It's very exclusive. Some people have called it the most exclusive club in the world.
Okay.
You're one of 100 lawmakers in the United States Senate. Basically, a senator can say, I don't like this nomination, or I don't like this legislation, or something like that. You have a great sway on a lot of things. On nominations, you can be one person and hold up a nomination indefinitely.
Right.
It's called a blue slip. Put in a blue slip. It's like, oh, we got a problem. Go talk to that person.
You blue slipped us.
Yeah, they blue slipped us on legislation. You can hold a filibuster.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't had real filibusters in a long time. They have fake filibusters.
Right.
And the filibuster is where if you're able to parliamentarily maneuver to take the floor of the U.S. Senate, you can just stand there and do debate until the cows come home.
Right. Read the phone book.
Read the phone book. Read the Bible. Whatever you want to do. Read the Department of Homeland Security employee manual.
Right.
On whether or not you should have 3 different private jets.
and do your own commercials.
Anyway, so Markwayne Mullin, I guess he sees it as, I guess on the other side of it, if the president calls you up and says, hey, I need you.
Hey, Markwayne.
Yeah. Hey, Markwayne. Hey, MW. Yeah, if the president calls you and says, I need you, that's a tough one to say no to.
Yeah.
So anyway,
well, I guess as far as name recognition, if he's thinking about running for another office somewhere.
Yeah, president.
Right.
Yeah, but are you really going to make anybody happy in that role?
Ever? No.
So Markwayne Mullin, Oklahoma senator, poised to take over the Department of Homeland Security. He's 48 years old.
Okay.
He's a youngster.
Yep.
Has no law enforcement experience, but has been a staunch supporter of the president's policies on immigration and law enforcement. He says he's super excited about the opportunity. He's been a member of Congress since 2013. 4 years as a senator. Born and raised in Oklahoma, and he's a member of the Cherokee Nation. He dropped out of college at age 20 to run his father's plumbing business.
Okay.
He eventually earned his associate's degree from Oklahoma State University Institute of Technology, making him the only current sitting U.S. senator without a bachelor's degree.
Oh.
He was also a professional mixed martial arts fighter for a brief period, 2006 and 2007.
So he's scrappy.
He's very scrappy. Well, if you don't pay your plumbing bill,
right?
Because the pipes are already in, the water's already flowing. People say, I'm not going to pay my plumbing bill.
Right. Really? Well, my plumber's a mixed martial
arts master.
Right.
All right. Back in a sec.
Beat you with a plumbing pipe.
7:18.
Cloudy skies with areas of fog to start out today. We'll see scattered showers and thunderstorms around during the middle part of the day and again this evening. High temperatures in between will be in the middle 60s. Tonight, we'll see scattered showers will stay in the low 60s. And Saturday morning, showers and thunderstorms, those will clear in the afternoon. High temperatures at 64. I'm Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Okay, it's 7:18. It's the WSJM Morning Show. Oh, what's this? My phone is playing a song. What is this?
I think it's
yeah.
It's not Duran Duran.
Sorry. I'll stop it now. No, that's I Ran So Far Away by A Flock of Seagulls.
That's right.
A Flock of Seagulls. Mike knows his music.
Mm-hmm.
One of our faithful viewers of the video live stream, Bill, says, no, that's Duran Duran. No, it's not Duran Duran.
No.
That's Hungry Like a Wolf.
Yeah.
Or
it's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Or Hungry Like a Kazakhstan.
Rios. Duran Duran had some good tunes.
Oh, Rio.
Right.
Anyway, good morning. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. We were talking about A Flock of Seagulls because we were talking about the song I Ran So Far Away because we were talking about Iran.
so far away.
3 degrees of separation are good. 4, not so much.
No.
Okay, we were talking about Mark Wayne Mullen, who is the U.S. Senator from Oklahoma, who is taking over for Kristi Noem at Department of Homeland Security. One of the interesting facts, at least I found it interesting, he was a professional before he came to Congress. After he started running his father's plumbing business, he was a professional mixed martial arts fighter for 2 years.
Wow.
Man
had a lot of frustration built up over those pipes.
You know, earlier this week, there was a protester in the Senate Armed Services Committee, and that's where I think it was a Montana senator there, who was a former Navy SEAL,
right?
Who helped get the protester out of the area. So a former Navy SEAL, this guy, who's going to be no longer a U.S. senator, and he'll become the Department of Homeland Security, a former mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
Man, watch yourself in the Senate.
Exactly. You get thumped.
I mean, it used to be like Strom Thurmond's there, Harry Bird or Harry Reid, all those.
All these old guys.
Where's
Strom Thurmond?
Where's my Judge Wapner?
Right.
No. Now you got mixed martial arts fighters in
Who took my cane?
in the Senate anyway. In 2012, he won election to the Oklahoma Congressional District, the 2nd district in Congress. His slogan was "A rancher, a businessman, not a politician." So maybe he's tired of politics.
Could be.
Because I mean, once you get into those 6-year terms in the Senate, you see a lot of members stay there for as long as they can.
Maybe as Secretary of Homeland Security, he could be like, "Hey, we're taking names and kicking butts," and he could do it.
Well, but I mean, you've also got TSA and Coast Guard and that kind of stuff. I guess that is a piece of the military. So anyway, he's seen as a hard conservative. He's opposed abortion rights, relaxing gun control laws, and he's supported the tax cuts of the president. He's a vocal supporter of the president's policies. He was inside the House chamber during the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, and he said it's going to be very hard. Yeah. So anyway, so more and more. We see that he will be running Department of Homeland Security pretty much as the president wants it run.
Yeah.
And probably not going into ad campaigns like the soon-to-be former Homeland Security
Maybe
Secretary.
if there's money left over in a horse, he can hop up down there and be like,
again, I had not seen the ads. Some of my colleagues here had seen them. You've seen them.
Yeah.
Describe the ads that Kristi Noem had airing in several places, including the Chicago market. Apparently, they had been all over Chicago TV for months.
Yeah, so basically, it's like this scenic mountain scene out west.
Because it was at Yellowstone. She shot the commercial in Yellowstone.
Right. And she's on this lovely horse with a cowboy hat and chaps and all that. And she comes walking into the frame and talks about...
She had chaps on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And comes in and basically says, if you're here illegally, you need to go home and, blah, 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 we'll come back the right way. but the whole time you're like, is this like a music video? I mean, it kind of gives you that vibe of like a country.
Or is it a
video.
Saturday Night Live skit?
Could be that.
Yeah.
Could be that.
But she's wearing chaps and on horseback.
Yeah, with cowboy hat.
And the message is directed to the audience of people who are here illegally. Okay.
They need to leave before they're thrown out.
Huh. I wonder if she got any metrics back on how effective that campaign was.
I don't know.
Maybe do some focus groups first.
Right. When I first saw it, I was like, well, I guess it does make you stop and be like, what is this? Whereas if it was just a public service, maybe you would not pay attention.
Yeah.
But I would also think that they would do it like bilingually and not just, hey, if you're here illegally.
Yeah.
Muy get outie.
Is that the translation literally? Muy get outie. All right. So anyway, Kristi Noem on her way out at Department of Homeland Security.
She's packed up her horse and she's moving on.
Yeah. Hit the trail, the dusty trail. Happy trails to you. No, but I mean, that was honestly, we talk about the ad campaign because that was probably her undoing. And especially when she was in the committee hearing and was asked point blank, did President Trump sign off on this ad campaign? And she said, yes.
And he said,
yes.
No.
Why? You're not going to ask him though, are you?
Right.
She didn't say that last part, but the president apparently got infuriated because a high-ranking official close to the president, who I assume was his chief of staff,
right,
said, absolutely not.
Right.
Why would we do that? And then the president was quoted as saying, I won my first campaign with less money than that ad campaign cost.
Yeah.
So anyway, watch the dollars.
Yeah.
7:24 is the time. Speaking of Washington, D.C. and some sticky situations, the Department of Justice yesterday, remember when the Department of Justice said we're done releasing Epstein files?
Yes.
Not so.
Still coming.
Still coming. The Department of Justice yesterday releasing 3 previously withheld FBI interview reports from 2019 related to a woman who made uncorroborated allegations that she was abused by Donald Trump in the 1980s when she was still a minor. In a statement on social media, the Department of Justice said the interview summaries, known as FBI 302 reports, were initially withheld from the January release of millions of pages of DOJ documents related to the Jeffrey Epstein case because they were believed to be duplicative. They were believed to be...
Translate that to
okay.
muy duplicative.
No, let's translate that to, we thought we could get away with this one.
There you go.
Anyway, so they thought they were duplicative, so they said we didn't release it because of that, which, again, they released all kinds of stuff that is duplicative, so why this one got culled is unclear. What they said was, what we found through extensive review is that a published 302, additionally disclosed in a published spreadsheet, had subsequent 302s that were coded as duplicative. After this was brought to our attention, we reviewed the entire batch with the similar coding and discovered 15 documents were incorrectly coded as duplicative. The statement did not appear to explain why, beyond possible human error, that the records were marked as duplicative. As of last night, the DOJ database still does not include the handwritten notes from the interviews themselves. So, yeah, you can find out more about that, but they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. 726.
They're duplicative.
Yeah, they're duplicative. Let's get to the really important news.
Right.
Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Was arrested in California.
Oh.
Yeah, it happened.
No.
Yeah, did you hear about this?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, she said, oops, I did it again. Britney Spears.
She's so toxic.
Yeah. Look at you. Mr. Music this morning. By the way, Bill says about the Iran by the Flock of Seagulls. He says that music is crap.
Oh, that's harsh.
Yeah, you know, come on, 80s, man. Britney Spears was arrested in California on Wednesday night. That's according to the Ventura County Sheriff's Office. Records indicate she was released early yesterday morning. The arresting agency was CHIPS, the California Highway Patrol.
Yeah.
The CHIPS got her. Spears
was Ponch the one that
Ponch was there. John and Ponch.
Yeah.
They pulled her over. Spears was arrested on suspicion of driving under the... I have a story about that. Spears was arrested on suspicion of driving under the influence of a combination of alcohol and drugs.
Oh, no.
She was driving a BMW 430i. Yeah, pretty little car, which was reported for driving erratically at high speed. Police were able to locate and stop the vehicle. Once stopped, there was one occupant in the vehicle, Britney Spears, who apparently showed signs of impairment and took some field sobriety tests. Oh, we're going to get that tape eventually.
Yeah,
you know that. Yeah. The results of the chemical...
She failed miserably, I'm sure.
The results of the chemical... Maybe she started dancing.
Right.
Look, I can dance.
Right.
The results of the chemical test are pending, and the incident is still under investigation. She's slated to appear in court on May 4th. Ventura County is a coastal region in Southern California, shares a border with Los Angeles.
Yeah.
A representative for Spears shared a statement with news media following the singer's arrest. They said this was an unfortunate incident that is completely inexcusable. Britney is going to take the right steps and comply with the law, and hopefully this can be the first step in a long overdue change that needs to occur in Britney's life. Hopefully she can get the help and support she needs during this difficult time. That's what the statement said.
Yeah.
The statement noted that Spears' sons, Sean Preston Federline and Jaden James, whom she shares with her ex-spouse, Kevin, are going to be spending some time with her. Yeah, her loved ones are going to come up and an overdue needed plan to set her up for success for well-being.
All right.
So there you go.
Good luck and best wishes to Britney Spears.
You know, I mean, she has had a heck of a deal.
She really has.
I mean, she's had a great run as a music star, but apparently all that fame and fortune caused some issues as well.
Well, and wasn't like a while back her family or something locked up her money.
Her dad had her money for the longest time, and then there was
she
this
had dementia, frontal lobe dementia.
Oh,
That was-
really?
yeah,
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, I know that there were some concerns about her mental health, and her father had locked up her, basically anything that she earned was going into an account or accounts that he controlled.
Right.
She fought for a long time, and then there was a social media push by a lot of people. Free Britney
Right.
was a whole thing, and then she eventually got the right lawyers and was able to free herself from all that. And
here
now,
we go.
now she's a little bit in her own control. So yeah.
And how's that working?
Well, okay, we'll see. May 4th, 7:30. It's the WSJM Morning Show. We'll keep talking about fun stuff. It's on the video live stream right now here on the radio, though. We've got to get to some important messages. Bloomberg with our financial report. We'll get the employment situation summary from the United States Department of Labor later today.
That'll be good.
That report's set to come out at 8:30. You're on employment watch today.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll look for
Well,
that.
not till 8:30.
No, not
an hour.
You got an hour. You got less than an hour now. Time is ticking away. And then another reminder, don't forget to spring forward and lose that hour of sleep and be extra crabby this weekend. That's Saturday night into Sunday.
Which Ken will be.
Yes. Yes. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Good luck.
What would you call?
All right, back on the video live stream. What do you mean good luck, Stephanie?
Well, she's going to have to deal with your grumpy self.
No, I'm never grumpy. I'm always happy.
I would love Stephanie to chime in right now
on the video
and verify whether that is true.
Oh, you know she will. All right. So anyway, that new jobs report today, providing a barometer of how the U.S. economy is doing.
Notice how quickly he went back to the jobs report.
How much are you paying for gas? Did you see on the way in? I forgot to look at it this morning. Yesterday it was at $3.39 a gallon.
Yeah, it's down.
The nationwide average. Oh, was it down?
Yeah.
The nationwide average is $3.20.
Right. I think it was. I filled up day before yesterday at $3.19. But
let's see. I'm going to look at AAA has the state averages here. Okay. Yeah, the state average for Michigan right now is $3.29 a gallon.
Okay.
$3.29 a gallon. In Illinois, it's $3.40. So if you're going over to Chicago, fill up before you go.
Yeah.
Indiana is $3.27 a gallon. Wisconsin, it's still $2.99. Ohio, $3.24. Let's see. Over in Pennsylvania, it's $3.45 a gallon. Idaho is $3.20. Washington State, $4.49 a gallon.
Oof.
A little bit of tax increase there. Oregon, $4.08 a gallon. California is $4.90 a gallon.
California,
$4.90. California, $4.90 a gallon. In Nevada, though, $3.97. So almost $4. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Texas, though, $2.97.
Oh, look at them. You just pull up to a spigot and fill up your car there.
$2.87 in Oklahoma. If you want to make a trip to Kansas, it's only $2.86 a gallon.
Unfortunately, some people would be like, "Oh, let's run down there and fill up."
Yeah, jump at the pump.
Right.
National average goes up another 27 cents a gallon. That's tough. So yesterday the average was $3.25 a gallon. Today it's $3.32 a gallon for regular. A week ago it was $2.98 a gallon. A month ago it was $2.90 a gallon. We were even ahead of where we were a year ago. A year ago we were at $3.11 a gallon. Now diesel. Remember when diesel used to be cheap?
Yeah.
The cheaper version?
Yep.
And they addicted everyone, and then we made diesel engines, and now it's really expensive. The regular unleaded diesel is $5 and a penny.
Crazy.
Diesel is $5.81. So there you go.
Not good. Not good.
Not good. Sorry, I'm stuck on eBay over here.
Oh,
you gave me some eBay information, and I'm looking at
it.
Oh, here's the story I was talking about earlier. You mentioned that we torpedoed a ship.
Yes.
The sinking of an Iranian warship Tuesday by a U.S. submarine, thousands of miles from the war zone. It wasn't in the war zone. It was coming back from a military operation, like a military exercise.
Yeah.
And so it was on its way back. Let's go back and see what's going on in our neighborhood.
Right.
Kaboom. That's when the submarine blew it up. It was thousands of miles from the war zone in international waters, and it's apparently raising some questions about whether the attack was legal under the rules of war. Military law experts said the Iranian ship, which was in the Indian Ocean, in international waters off Sri Lanka would have been a lawful target had the U.S. declared war. The fact that we have not yet declared war makes the issue a little bit murky. See, that's why the war thing is important.
Murky.
Because
it's murky for that Iranian ship.
We could get sued. Military law experts said that the Iranian ship in the Indian Ocean would have been legal had we declared war, but we had not. Iranian foreign minister called the ship attack an atrocity. Experts say the incident highlights the reason that a declaration of war by Congress is needed for the conflict, which has involved more than 12 countries now, as Iran continues launching drones and missiles. Let's see. I got nothing else there.
Well, it's just interesting how, we're going to get nitpicky about blowing up an Iranian military ship.
That's because we wear the white hats.
I know.
We are the nation's or the world's
It
good
is
guys.
an Iranian ship. And I wonder what the dialogue was between the submarine and the ship prior to shooting the
Nothing.
missile.
Absolutely
I don't know
nothing.
about that.
What do you think they said?
They might have been like, hey, you know what? You guys are on the wrong side. Go ahead and lower that flag and give it up. And they were like, yeah, Americans can. And then all of a sudden they were like, yeah, watch this.
One moment. We'll be right back. It's the
thinking there's drama
WSJM
behind
morning
it.
show.
The U.S. added 55,000 jobs last month compared to 130,000 in January. The unemployment rate expected to stay steady at 4.3%. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
This just in from the Storm Prediction Center. Isolated severe thunderstorms in our area could happen in the next 24 hours. Yeah, so be careful of that.
Bummer.
48 degrees in Benton Harbor right now, 46 in St. Joseph. In South Haven, we have 45 degrees. It looks like we've got low-hanging clouds, also known as fog,
Yes.
out there this
I
morning.
would say we're looking a lot like Buchanan.
Yeah, we've got
Hazy, very hazy.
dense fog advisory in effect for our area this morning. 50% chance of showers and storms. A high around 67 degrees is expected today. Some wind gusts out of the south expected at some point. If they were out there right now, we wouldn't have the fog.
Right.
But we do,
We
so
do.
they're not. But the wind is out of the south later today, gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight's forecast, cloudy skies, an 80% chance of showers and storms, a low overnight of 63. So the high today, 67. Low tonight, 63. How nice is that?
That's nice. That's nice.
Saturday's forecast, mostly cloudy, a 70% chance of precipitation, maybe some storms tomorrow. The high around 64 degrees, wind gusts out of the southwest gusting to 30 miles per hour. Sunday, partly cloudy, high of 58. Monday, mostly sunny and a high of 70. That's the yard work.
It's going to be awesome.
Yard work day. We had to declare a
Yard
national
work day.
national day of get outside and do something. All right. So, and then later on in the week, we're going to drift down to the 40s, but it'll be a slow decline. We've got the latest local news preview coming up in just a moment. Right now, latest world and national news.
News is next. Brought to you by Creative Landscaping and Design. Creating landscapes for life for over 50 years. Family owned in Southwest Michigan.
This is a special report from ABC News. I'm Brian Clark. As the U.S. and Israel continue their 7th day of military action in the Middle East, President Trump told ABC these attacks on Iran would continue for as long as he says. ABC's Ian Pannell has the latest from Tel Aviv.
While not ruling out boots on the ground, the U.S. hasn't announced any such plans. But Secretary Pete Hegseth saying the attacks on Iran are about to surge dramatically, with a stockpile of munitions ready for deployment.
Iran is hoping that we cannot sustain this, which is a really bad miscalculation.
And President Trump saying the U.S. and Israel's operation to destroy Iran's military capability is far ahead of schedule.
Israel today also striking Lebanon, targeting the Iranian-backed Hezbollah militia. But gas prices are higher, up an average in the U.S. of 11 cents per gallon, or 11% over the last week. This is ABC News.
WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
Benton Harbor city leaders are considering changes to local parking rules to help ensure the streets can be plowed more effectively during winter weather. So we'll have that story coming up just after 8 o'clock this morning.
I think you should say that like we're a British report. Benton Harbor thinking of rescheduling.
Rescheduling where and when you can park. Yes. Okay. All right. Other news we'll have. If you have questions about your utility bill like we do, Indiana Michigan Power offering virtual information sessions soon to check it out. I'm just thinking of the irony there because you're going to have to boot up your computer.
Use power,
have the light on so you don't hurt your eyes. And then, so you're using more electricity so you can find out about how your electricity bill is figured.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway.
Why it went up.
Anyway.
It's going online.
Because you're going online.
Right.
No. So those will be helpful information sessions. They'll be coming up.
Good
Also,
gravy. That'll be great.
Lake Michigan College hosting a public presentation later this month exploring the history of the Blossom Time Festival. 120 years of Blossom Time.
That's a lot of
Can you imagine everything that's changed in the last century plus 20?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
It is.
So it'll be fun to see that exhibit. So we'll tell you more about that. It's all coming up right here on the WSJM Morning Show just after 8 o'clock. We've got sports next. Dave Wolf.
The Michigan News.
Okay. Schedule. I sometimes I really appreciate the British pronunciations.
Yeah.
Schedule is one of them.
Yeah.
Because
privacy.
I don't use privacy.
No, but
I like
it.
schedule. You like privacy?
I just like the sound of it. Somebody just said to me, privacy. Oh, privacy.
I'm so sorry. We need some privacy.
We need privacy.
Yeah.
With creepy Andy.
Yeah, where's creepy Andy right now?
I don't know. He's somewhere.
Formerly known as Prince Andrew.
Prince Andrew. Creepy Andy is last seen in the back of a car, looking like he'd seen an alien.
He did. That was a bad photo shoot. Right. Let's see. Ford is recalling some cars. Milky Way season is underway. Let's look at the car recall. Ford has recalled more than 600,000 vehicles due to faulty windshield wipers. Faulty windshield. There's nothing. Yes, you wince, but there's nothing more annoying than faulty windshield wipers.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in a vehicle where the windshield wipers, they leave like one little streak of water?
Yes.
That is so annoying.
It is annoying.
That is annoying. Anyway, I don't think that's the issue here, but Ford Motor Company has recalled 604,533 Explorers, Escapes, Aviators, and the Lincoln Aviator and the Lincoln Corsair vehicles because the windshield wiper motor might fail. Oh, so it's not even wiping. It's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Preventing the wipers to operate properly, which increases the risk of crash. According to NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Ford estimates that only about 1% of the listed vehicles are actually impacted. As of February 24th, the company had so far received 1,374 warranty claims related to inoperative or intermittent windshield wiper motors. I thought they were supposed to be intermittent.
Yeah.
No, not in this way. The company was not aware of any reports of accidents or injuries related to the issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of that.
Yeah.
I have noticed.
So anyway, it's a 2020 to 2022 Ford Explorer, which makes up the majority of the vehicles. The 2020 to 2022 Ford Escape, the same years for the Lincoln Aviator and the Lincoln Corsair. So if you're picking up on what I'm putting down here, the Explorer, the Aviator, the Escape, and the Corsair, those are the vehicles plus their twins. And Ford is using the same thing in each of them.
Right.
And they all failed.
Yeah.
Or they all have the potential of failing, I should say. So if you have one of those vehicles, call your dealer and seek. They will inspect and replace, if needed, the front windshield wiper motor for free.
Okay.
All right, go.
All right. I have noticed it seems like this time every year, spring, late winter, early spring, people start losing their headlights. They'll lose. You go down the road.
Oh.
I think for the past 2 weeks, at least every evening, I pass somebody with one headlight out.
Oh, Popeye.
And they don't notice it because it's a little bit brighter than normal and all that stuff because it's getting longer. But there are things that you can notice on why or how your headlights are probably needing to be changed. One, dimming lights if they dim or they become discolored.
Wait.
Or if they flicker.
Back up. You're going way too fast. I didn't catch what. So we've got the situation. The situation is people have a headlight out.
Right, and they don't know it.
And so what do you mean they don't know it?
They don't know it.
How do you know they don't know it?
They don't know it.
Okay. All right. So
you can just tell by the look on their face. They don't know it.
We're assuming they don't know it. And so now you have helpful ways that you can start a gang fight.
Right. Exactly.
Okay, keep going.
Exactly. So if you notice your lights seem dim or they're dimming, it's probably because the bulb is getting ready to go out.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
this isn't for me to notify you have a headlight out.
No.
This is you.
Like if somebody's driving by and their headlights out, the idea is roll down your window, hang your fist out, and yell. That's what you do.
You blankety blank.
Right, idiot.
Take care.
Put the headlights.
If your headlight's out, what is your kitchen even clean?
And the universal signal is to hold one hand over your eye like a patch to let them know that one of their blinkers out.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
It's not.
Keep going.
Discolored. If your lights become discolored or a funky color as you're driving, this probably means that the bulb is getting ready to go out. Flickering. It looks like it's flickering. Like when you pull up to the garage door and you notice it kind of flickers, probably because your bulb's getting ready to go out.
Okay.
Your high beams work, but not your low beams.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That's an indicator.
That's an indicator.
Right? And also unresponsive lights. Like if it takes a little bit for it to come on, you'll turn your lights on and it takes a minute.
So your light's unresponsive. Hello?
Right.
Hello? I
Like-
said good morning.
Like
Hello?
like the tubes are warming up. Yeah, all those things are things that you begin to notice, you know what, I might have a light out. So check.
All right. So what do you do when you get your headlight actually goes out? What do you, Mike Weibel, personally do?
I go to one of the auto parts stores and buy a headlight and replace the bulb.
And replace it yourself.
Right.
How many times do you cut your hands on the little tight place you have to get into to try
Depending
to?
on the vehicle, like with the kids, like we've had kid cars, have Volvos and
Yeah.
whatnot. Some of those are just ridiculous.
Yeah, they're really tight.
I mean, just stupid how you're gonna.
And then if you rank on it a little too hard in the wrong direction,
Yeah.
snap, the whole thing
Yeah, the
goes.
plastic breaks, and now you gotta. And I've had it where I've got zip ties and tape trying to hold the stupid bulb in.
Back in just a moment. It's the WSJM Morning Show. We'll have to do the daylight savings thing. So this is now.
Okay,
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Cloudy skies with areas of fog to start out today. We'll see scattered showers and thunderstorms around during the middle part of the day and again this evening. High temperatures in between will be in the middle 60s. Tonight, we'll see scattered showers will stay in the low 60s. And Saturday morning, showers and thunderstorms, those will clear in the afternoon. High temperatures at 64. I'm Chief Meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
I just want to say it's Friday, and so we've got little Kenny's here.
Little Kenny.
Little Kenny's here. He's excited because soon you, our official March Madness correspondent.
Yes, right.
We're going to have the brackets for March Madness.
We're going to see if we can beat little Kenny.
Yeah, little Kenny's going to use AI.
He is.
It's funny. So this morning, believe it or not, I was talking with Stuart this morning.
Okay.
Because he's out on the West Coast, and so the time difference. He's
It's like 2 o'clock in the morning when you talk.
No. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, or 3 or 4 o'clock my time. And so for him, he's just getting ready to go to bed because he's one of those, Silicon Valley fools. Anyway, so he calls up and says, "Good morning, Dad. How are you doing?" And blah, blah, blah. And he said, "Will little Kenny be on the show today?"
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Will little Kenny be on the show? I said, "Yes, absolutely." And in fact, we're going to talk about how he's going to use AI to choose his bracket.
Yes.
And he said, "Dad, everyone does that."
Okay.
I didn't know this. Does everyone use AI to choose their bracket? I don't think it. No,
not everyone.
No,
but-
I just use the mascots.
Right.
Sorry.
No, not everyone, because obviously, AI is just going with the percentages, and there's every year there's upsets which AI would not pick.
Yeah. By the way, on the video live stream, Michael says he calls us fake news because there was an incident. Yeah, I know. And
so wrong.
And he says there was an incident at one of the area high schools. We rely on news tips. Tell us about these things,
right?
Because honestly,
fake news.
Our listeners, if we don't get the information from our listeners, we can't just glean it from the atmosphere.
We try.
We absolutely try, but we rely on news tips to let us know, hey, go look over here something might be happening. So that's the way it needs to work. But fake news, we're not fake news.
Why?
We're not. Yeah, see that? Don't
Yeah.
say anything about
Why?
it because we have to go confirm stuff. We have facts to go find.
Right.
All right,
We can't be like a flock of seagulls and just run away.
Okay. Anyway, we appreciate the notice, and we will follow up on that. Thank you, Michael. Okay, let's do our Moody on the Market update. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. We're going to use today's Moody on the Market update to talk about you springing forward. Yeah, spring forward because this is the weekend we have to adjust the clocks.
Yes, we do.
We have to spring forward. That means we lose an hour of sleep. You set your clocks ahead an hour.
Yep.
Saturday night into Sunday. Or if you want to wake up at 2 a.m. and forward the clock to 3 a.m., do that Sunday morning. But if you're like the rest of us, just wait till Sunday morning and figure out which clocks are wrong.
So have you ever thought why 2 a.m.?
I have not actually.
Well,
now I have.
Now you have.
Yeah.
It's called the train trick.
The train trick?
Train trick.
What is the train trick?
So they decided to do 2 o'clock because that historically that was when the least amount of trains were running, and that would mess up schedules.
Oh, interesting.
I've always thought, why 2 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning?
why 2 a.m.?
Why not 6? Why not midnight? Why not 2 a.m.? Because least amount of trains.
That's really funny. Thank you for that. What
Yeah.
else?
The other thing they talked about, the stupid reason to have time change is pets who rely on routine become very upset and anxiety and all kinds of issues because time change messes up their whole day.
Say it again. Well, I didn't understand that one.
Pets. So if you got a dog that's used to a routine,
right,
and now
which all
everything
dogs
shifts,
are.
right?
I mean, if
and
you
it
feed your
shifts.
dog at a certain time and you don't meet that time,
Right.
or if you feed them an hour early, they're like, "Hey, thanks for the snack. I'm ready
Yeah,
for
do it
Okay.
again, right?
Yeah. So
And
so for pets,
it caused behavioral problems and anxiety.
oh, okay, but not the 2 a.m. thing, just the overall thing.
Just the overall.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Then they talked about the other stupid thing of which I've done this before with your unchanged car clock.
Yeah.
You just don't change it
Yeah.
for 8 months and just let it.
Well,
roll.
because they make changing the car clock like the hardest thing ever. It's
Yeah.
easier to change your oil than it is to change your car clock.
Well, it's supposed to do it automatically, and it most of the time it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
And it's
Mine
really-
doesn't,
no.
unless you pay a subscriber fee,
Oh, good point.
and then it will.
Right.
Okay.
Got a little guy back there pushing a button.
What else?
They talk about the flurry of social media of everybody posting about crying and being tired. And yeah, exactly. And
on.
how that is really clogging up the works.
Just take a nap.
Right. Then the problem, the poor attendance of church services on Sunday. Is a
Now
real
wait
problem.
a second. Maybe that's not a real. I mean, it's an excuse for sure.
Yeah, they got it in there.
But I mean, perhaps you could also say, church this morning. Maybe I overslept.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we used to call that bedside Baptist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like that.
And then people who also think this is a bad idea or a good idea because of corruption, the candy lobby in 1980s, the candy lobbyists just tried to lobby for an extended daylight saving time because they wanted more light for Halloween to be able to sell more candy.
Huh.
So you see corruptions everywhere.
Okay.
Farmers hate it.
Farmers hate this?
Hate it.
Why?
So ever since 1919, when they first started this, that they push back because it again messes with their schedule. They get up by the sun. They don't care what time it is.
Yeah.
And it's not plural. It's not daylight savings time. It's daylight saving time.
Daylight saving time. Okay.
No savings, but everybody says savings.
I
But
appreciate
it's
that.
incorrect. And I knew you would.
Yeah. That's like everyone who says Myers.
Right. Oh yeah.
You're going to Meyer.
Or St. Joe's. Oh,
yeah.
that drives me crazy.
I've heard that like a couple of times within the last month.
Right.
People saying St. Joe's.
Yeah, it's an Illinois thing.
Is that what it is?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I love St. Joe's. And I go, really? I love Illinois.
I like that. All right. Any more on this?
Increased health risks. The switch is linked to an increase in heart attacks, strokes, and mood disorders.
That's the heart attacks, especially. That's the one I get concerned about because you disrupt the sleep schedule. You are going to mess with people's heart systems and everything. So do be careful with that. And maybe treat yourself. Go to bed a little early on Saturday night.
Right. And Ben Franklin, and this is a joke.
Good old Ben.
But Ben Franklin is then credited with inventing daylight saving time because it was going to save on candle cost. It's not true.
Why is that a joke?
It's not true.
What do you mean it's not true?
He didn't do that. It's
Oh,
just
he just did it
it's
because.
a civil. It's a Revolutionary War lest we forget joke.
Oh, okay.
And then finally,
a great joke.
ineffectiveness. It was.
Did you include the punchline in the joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
You missed it.
All right.
Enacted for saving energy, but researchers suggest it may actually increase energy consumption due to more air conditioners and heaters being used because of the time change. So basically, everybody thinks it's a bad idea.
Okay. I agree. I'm not sure why Congress didn't fix this. Maybe President Trump will do an executive order to just do away with it.
Oh,
wouldn't that be fun?
It'll be called Trump time.
Yeah, he'll name it. And he'll put a little gold lame on it as well. All right. That's the Moody on the Market.
Now we're on Trump time.
That's the Moody on the Market update. It's brought to you by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owners insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. We'll have more news in just a moment. But before we go to a couple of important messages, I do want you to take care of your ears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, think about it. With all the new technology, music in your headphones, the yard work that you're doing, the snow blowing that you've done this winter, hobbies, the noise of everyday life, when your hearing is damaged, have you guessed yet? This is a message from Professional Hearing Services.
I'm
You guessed
catching
it.
up. Yeah.
Okay. When your hearing is damaged, it's not just the people who lose their hearing who are harmed. It's the people around us.
Yes.
Who potentially suffer because they're having to answer you when you say, what? Huh?
Right.
What? Stop mumbling. That's why you should call the professionals at Professional Hearing Services. They can check your hearing. They can clean your ears. They can test your hearing and give you a baseline for your hearing and what you can expect as you continue to age. I went through all of that personally. It was a great experience.
Yeah.
Not only do they have warm cookies there, they do have warm cookies.
They do.
It's a nice, inviting environment at Professional Hearing Services in St. Joseph.
It's quiet there.
It's quiet in there. And honestly, you do talk with medical professionals who can give you an idea, a clear picture of what your hearing is, where, if anywhere, you have some hearing loss, because it's certain frequencies.
Right.
And if you do have hearing loss in certain frequencies, they can give you a professional, a device, a prescription for a device, not one of the over-the-counter ones.
No.
A professionally prescribed device that can take care of the hearing range that you might have lost and restore that clear hearing experience that you're missing.
And like I've told you about Nick, my father-in-law, is going to be 101 this month.
Yeah.
And he went the beginning of this year to Professional Hearing Services, had his hearing aids adjusted. He is so ecstatically happy that he's gone. He can hear well. He says this is the best it's ever been for him as far as hearing. And they were so nice to him. They really were. In fact, Dr. Mitch is his guy.
Yeah.
And he painted him a painting because he was so appreciative.
What did he paint him?
It's a lighthouse.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So Professional Hearing Services, thank you for sharing that. Don't compromise. Start with Professional Hearing Services in St. Joseph. Call for a free hearing test screening today. Professional Hearing Services in St. Joe.
Rich Brand and Tara Causey from Insurance Man.
All right. Let's see. We've got a couple of minutes here. What else do we need to cover? So thank you for going through the daylight savings stuff.
Yep.
Boop-a-doop-a-doo.
March 6th, which is today, is March Mannequins in downtown St. Joe. Where they do the mannequins in windows and stuff like that.
Yeah, the people get in the windows and they do the I'll be as still as possible.
And this starts with Women's Weekend at Lazy Ballerina Winery in St. Joe. That's going on starting today.
Very nice. Oh, wait. We've got Flick Pick coming up. I'm going to tell you what it is. Stand by. We do that. We do that. We do that.
Do this. We do that.
Oh, Andrew's going to be reviewing Scream 7.
7?
Scream 7.
All right. Go, Andrew.
Yeah, Scream 7. Have you watched the Scream series at all?
I can't say I have.
It's got Courtney Cox in it and others. People.
Others.
But it's actually it's a fun franchise.
Yeah, comedy.
Do you think it's comedy? I mean, it's kind of horror. I guess it's kind of comedy.
Is it making fun of comedy though? Horror, I mean.
Is it making fun of horror in a comedic way?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Right.
You still get good jump scares though.
Yeah.
It's you're right. It's a mix of comedy, horror, and whodunit. Yeah. Oh shoot, I messed something up.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did. Okay. That's all right.
We can't let you go for a minute, can we?
No, it'll work out.
All right.
Well, you were talking, and I got excited about the horror movie.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll join ABC in progress. Anyway, no. It's a mix of horror, comedy, and whodunit mystery.
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun, and they have nice little twists. But there are also other movies that do make fun of all horror movie franchises, but are based kind of around the I Know What You Did Last Summer and Scream series franchises. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining us on the WSJM Morning Show. It's now coming up on 8:00. We'll join ABC News here in just a moment. It's been great being with you here. We appreciate your interactions on the video live stream. Even you, Michael. We appreciate you.
That's right.
We're not fake news.
We're not fake news, and we're not faking when we say Happy Friday.
Happy Friday indeed. Back in a minute. It's 8:00.
Bryan Factory Authorized Dealer.
From the Pat Moody Studios, this is